Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Crown of Glory. Here it's Davina here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my 1 year salon update, just a few updates. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so it's been a little over a year since I've been in my salon. Just like a couple of weeks, it's been a year since I've been here. So I've been planning on doing this video for you guys, and I'm finally up to doing it. So yeah, so it's been a year since I've been here. Wow, like I cannot believe it. I'm so grateful that I'm still here. Let's get into it. So I just want to talk about some of the things that I learned so far of being a salon owner in the past year. I'm not going to go into any specific order. I don't even have any notes down. I did write notes, but I felt like it was just too much. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go off my brain. I'm gonna just let it flow naturally. So I have learned patience overall. I've always been pretty okay with patience. Like I'm overall more of a calm type of person. I'm not super agitated or super extroverted. So I am more of a calm type of person. And normally, in my opinion, when somebody is normally calm, they normally have more patience. So I have always kind of had a good amount of patience anyway, but I had to learn to have patience in all types of areas, like dealing with so many different clients, like different clients with different personalities, dealing with them. Like you have to have patience for everyone. You have to have patience for like expecting something to come through, like okay, you was expecting to have a certain amount of clients for the week, or you had booked clients to even pay the deposits, and then the week comes and then half of them don't come, and you was expecting that money. Luckily you get to keep the deposit, but you know, it all takes patience. So many things I had to have patience for. I'm sorry you guys. Patience. You will need patience once you just need patience in life, period, no matter who you are. But definitely if you are looking to become a business owner, whether you're going to have a storefront or you're going to have an online business, when it comes to dealing with multiple people and just having multiple tasks, you will need that patience. Like, let me tell you guys about one client I had. But I mean, I was on the wrong too, because I was backed up. Like my client that I had before her, we had got pushed back because that client ended up being late, and then the hair took even longer than I expected. So I messed up her appointment, and I didn't mess up her appointment, but it ended up making me be pushing her appointment back. And after about 30 minutes, like right when I was about to start styling her hair, she asked can she leave, you know, and she just had like such a high personality. It wasn't even that she wanted to leave. I mean, that had kind of frustrated me too, because I was about to start her hair. Luckily I didn't do anything or whatever. It wasn't no problem. It wasn't like she had cheated me out money or something like that, no. But I was expecting to do her hair, you know, to earn that money from her, but it was just like her personality was just a little bit too strong for me. I normally could do, like, I'm normally good with all types of people. Like, I'm normally like all different types of people. I mean, I might not be able to be best friends with every type of person, you know, but I normally could get along with almost just about anybody. I can't do strong arrogance like that. But other than that, even if it is somebody that's like that, as long as they not bothering me and I keep my mouth shut, we are good. But yeah, I normally, basically in a nutshell, I normally could deal with almost any type of person, right? Because I don't start with people. I don't like to start trouble with people. I mind my business. I try to be friendly to people, or at least polite to people. If anything, if anybody knows me, they know that I'm polite. I might not have a full-on conversation with you, with every single person or whatever. It depends on, you know, how my day is going, but I will be polite. That's just naturally who I am. But this girl, and this is, I'm not trying to make this into a story time, she had a very strong personality, and it seemed like she wanted a lot of attention. It wasn't just from me, it's from, like, I had other clients here too. One client, she was here with her daughter, and we was all having a conversation, It seemed like she just wanted to get so much attention from everyone. She was talking about her accolades, what she used to do in the past, like her past accolades and stuff like that, trying to get like you know, acknowledgement and claps and, you know, like, oh girl, that's so awesome that you used to do that. It's nothing wrong with people giving you your props, but it seemed like she just wanted it too bad or too much. And she was pretty loud. She wasn't ghetto, but she was loud, and I was a little bit overwhelmed in the inside kind of. So I was like, oh my God. In my mind, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to get through this whole day by myself with doing her. I'm gonna be working with her by myself for hours, hopefully, you know. And I normally like to be a little quiet when I'm doing braids. I like to just watch a movie or something with my client. Like if a little funny part come up, a crazy part come up, we could talk about it while it's happening, but just let that play and let me do my work so we could get through it. And yeah, I normally don't talk too much while I'm doing braids, unless it's like a client that, you know, I just naturally have a great relationship with. I have some clients that I'm just naturally, a few clients that I'm just naturally like more drawn to. Like we have great conversations, but I don't have that with everybody. But I will be polite and friendly with you, whatever. I don't have any clients that I feel like I don't like. So yeah, I normally let the movie play and we all just watch the movie. If you don't want to say anything about the movie but you're liking it, that's fine. If you want to say something about the movie, we could comment together, that's fine. But I was like, in my mind, to be honest, I was like, I don't know. Sorry guys, when I talk a lot, I get thirsty. So yeah, in my mind, I was just like, man, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get through this day or whatever. So, but I'm not showing it on the outside. I don't know how this was turned into a story time, but yeah. So once it gets to her time to get done, I'm going to do her hair. When you get braids done by me, I ask that you come with your hair ready, wash and blow dry, because of the amount of time that it takes to do braids or whatever. Like if you're getting any type of box braid styles or feed-in braid styles, right? So she comes in, sit down in the chair, and she doesn't have her hair. She already has it washed, but she doesn't have it blow dry. I didn't know that her hair wasn't blow dry until she got in the seat. So then I had blow dry her or whatever. And so I make a comment about that. I'm like, hey, I normally I say it in a calm, nice way. I'm not saying it in a rude way. I normally ask clients to come with their hair already blow dried or whatever. So I made that comment, and then I blow dried. Once I'm done blow drying, that's when she says, hey, well, we're already at this amount of time behind, and I don't want to take up your time, and I'm just gonna rebook or reschedule, or I'm gonna go to the other salon that I used to go to. So I'm like, okay, cool, or whatever. I'm like, well, at first I'm like, okay, are you sure? Do you want to just do another style that doesn't take much time? And then she just you know, keep on saying like, hey, yeah, I'd rather just do that. So I'm like, okay, no problem, not mad or anything like that. I was looking forward to it, making a new client. And of course I was looking forward to that money, because that's the money that I was looking forward to for the week. You know, you already have your week planned out before the week starts. Well, at least I do. Some people even have months in advance planned out, and you expect that amount of money, and then boom, over $200 is like out the door or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever, it's all good. So, you know, let her leave or whatever. So yeah, I had to have patience in that moment. That ended up being a story time on its own. If you guys would like to hear me talk about that story time in full, like I could go in even more detail about that. Not to gossip about people, because I'm not a gossiper, but if you want to get me to do a story time about her, what my experience with her, or my experience with clients that are not so easy to deal with, because I do have a few other stories, I could combine it together. Leave it in the comments down below if you want to see me do that story time. Yeah, in that moment I had to have patience. Like I really had to have patience. Something else, I'm not even gonna talk about something else that I learned. I'm just gonna talk about what's been going on. I've been here for a year now. Most people within the first year, it's obvious that you want to get people in here. You want to get other people to work with you, you know. You want to get employees, you want to get other stylists, maybe an assistant. But that has yet to happen for me. Now, I did try a few people out or whatever. but they just didn't meet my standards or whatever. It was one person that I was gonna go with for an assistant, but I noticed that the person wasn't gonna be like open enough to my thoughts. Like they were too opinionated. It's good to be opinionated, but I need somebody that's gonna like do things how I need them to do it or whatever, and not think that your way is the best way, whatever. And I know it could be kind of like, you know, some bosses or people that hire people can be like too overbearing. I don't want to be that way, but certain things I need to be done a certain way. Like, so basically I don't have anybody with me right now, but hopefully before I get to year 2, like my next quarter, I'll be able to tell you guys that I have somebody on payroll, but by year 2 or whatever. But they have to meet the right they have to have the right criteria. They have to be able to listen to me and all that stuff, respect me, especially since I'm a mild-mannered person. Sometimes people could like think they could run over that type of person. Luckily, I haven't ran into anybody that was trying to do that, but I just have to find the right person that's gonna be for me or whatever. I do have one person that's supposed to come along soon, so I can't wait to have that update. You know, a second stylist / makeup artist, so I can't wait for her to come up here. Hopefully she watching this video. But yeah, but otherwise, as of October 2021, I don't have anybody in the salon working for me. And sometimes that could be hard because during the summertime it was like really busy. Like people were like coming in trying to get appointments and not even really just trying to get appointments, like trying to come in, trying to be a walk-in basically. And a lot of times I didn't have that opening in that time and that space to keep on bringing in walk-ins. So to have somebody else here with me, a second stylist, it would be great, because, well, actually more than just a second stylist, an assistant, a second stylist, an assistant, and I want to get a nail tech too, because so many people in this area have asked about nails. But yeah, to have somebody else that could work with me would be great, because I could have had, you know, it could have been so many more people in here. It's not about greed, but to service people that are interested in being serviced. I couldn't do it. I could only take a few people because I didn't have the time to do it, because I'm just one person. Plus, I'm not the fastest person, you know. I work at a moderate pace. People like that I work on I'm not super fast, because they know their hair is going to turn out nice. And sometimes people just want a peaceful environment. So I'm that stylist. But I need somebody else that's going to help me to, you know, walk-ins come in, to be able to take them, to help me out. And then somebody else that will be able to bring their own clientele maybe, you know. So I was, during the summer months, I was trying to figure out, what did I need? Did I need an assistant or did I need a stylist? So I was like, you know, I was looking for both. I was like, I don't know which one I need, because I felt like I needed an assistant because, like I said, it was so many people coming in. I was like, maybe if I had an assistant, we could get more people in and out. Like they could help, the assistant can help me prep some of the clients, and then they can braid down the hair and all that stuff. But then on the flip side, I thought about having another stylist, because they can, you know, they could just take somebody, like they could just fully take on a client that walks in. Like, okay, they could take that client and do their hair themselves, and they could bring in their own clients too, which would guarantee more money coming into the salon. So I was kind of confused on what exactly I needed during that time. I didn't know if I just wanted to get, and I was just wanting to focus on bringing in one person, because I only had one chair. So I was like, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know if I wanted to bring in a stylist or an assistant, whatever. So, you know, soon it will happen. And I believe after I hire this one new person, God's gonna lead me to the rest. But first, I need to hire this one person first. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know. Also, I plan on doing the salon tour soon. Almost have everything done. I just have a few more things that I need to do. So I now have a little sofa in the front area, which is like the reception area. I got new curtains that fit properly to the window, but I have to put those on. They just came today. I'm about to get my drying chair within the next few weeks, and I'm about to have a wall painted Um, After that, that's everything or whatever. And then I'll be able to do the salon tour. I did record one with my other phone, but the quality wasn't good. And then the salon, of course, wasn't fully done. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just wait till I get my new camera, my new phone, which has a new camera, which is the 13, which I'm using right now. So it could be better quality and the salon be fully done. So within a few weeks, like oh, it's November. But within a few weeks, like before the end of this year is over, before 2021 is over, I should have the salon tour up or whatever. I should at least have the salon tour recorded. So I can't wait for that. I've been like, oh, I cannot wait to do a salon tour since I and got my salon, like had the keys for my salon. I can't wait to do a salon tour. That was one of the first things I want to do. I love watching salon tours and apartment and home tours. I love watching them. I just love to see what people can do with their space and, like, you know, designs and stuff. So I can't wait to have my own. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm trying to get it up before 2021 is over. We only got 2 more months in this year, so I'm trying to get it up by next month, hopefully. So yeah, just still me here in the salon by myself. Things have been going pretty good. Like summertime, the summer months, I would say from June to August were the busiest for me. Like what's the best as far as like income wise for me since I've been here. Like I feel like it's always like that though. It's always booming for like during the summer months. People are more excited, they want to go out, they gotta look good. And during the quarter months, I guess for hairstylists, you know, they get this, a client can just put on a hat and go or put on a wig and go. But during the summer months, you don't want to be hot, you want to, you know, you want to look good, you want to try different hairstyles, different braid styles. So it typically is always booming more for me during the summer months. And now since I have my own place, my own salon, it was booming in the summertime too. Like it did pretty good during the summer months, the spring and summer months, I would say. I already told you guys that I got some new furniture. Yeah, that's everything else has been just, you know, God has been so great and he's been keeping me afloat and taking care of me and giving me so much grace in my life during this time. And I just know to not be prideful as well, to always, you know, never be afraid to ask for help, because you will need help. Like we all need somebody. I remember in service not so long ago, that was, you know, was what was said, you know, we all need someone. And the song was playing, I Need You to Survive. We all need people in our life. So I learned too in this season of my life that I can't do everything on my own. I will need people to help me. So sometimes I can feel like, oh, well, I could do it by myself. Or, you know, since I have felt like I couldn't count on people all the time or whatever, or people may have not been available to help me or can't help me in certain situations, or I was just tired of asking for help, I just got to a place in my mind where I felt like, oh, I could do it myself. But God showed me that no, Davina, you can't do everything on your own. You will need some type of help. So I know I do need some little help or whatever. So I'm waiting for that help. So hopefully the help will come soon or whatever. I'll get the extra help that I need. But so far, God's been keeping me to be able to take care of everything that I can right now on my own. But I'm definitely looking forward to the help. I know it isn't going to be perfect. You know, people come along, might bump heads a few times, so I'm just looking for the people that's gonna be the right fit for me. It's gonna be less stress. Like I want to have as least amount of stress as I can. And I just pray that everything works out whatever. So I'm so looking forward to the extra help during this time. And yeah, like I feel like that sums it up. I had so many other notes, but I feel like that's the gist of it. Like everything else, nothing has really changed that drastically for me to share it in the 1 year. But I'm still here in my 1 year. I'm still here in my salon, still doing my thing. I am going to try to do some little tutorials here and there. Maybe next time I do a silk press in my hair, because I might straighten out my hair for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll do an updated silk press routine for myself, whatever. I cut my hair twice this year, which was the summertime. I cut 4 to 6 inches maybe the beginning of summer or the end of spring. I can't remember what months I did, but I recorded it for Instagram. And then like in July, I cut my hair again into layers. I cut another 2 inches off, and then I did layers 2. So yeah, I had 2 haircuts. So I cut basically about 7-8 inches off this year. So yeah, my hair is a little shorter or whatever, but I plan on doing another secrets video basically, so it may be shorter than what it was in the other video, but I am gonna be growing out my hair. Hopefully I won't cut it again. I'm gonna be growing it out. I started my own products this year. I don't know if I ever mentioned that in any of my updates, but my oils, I have the Bye Bye Dandruff oil, and then I also have the hair Salon oil. Both of them have been doing okay. They can be doing better, but I feel like I'm not pushing them as much. I don't have a website yet, so if you guys know of a good website that I can use that's not expensive, maybe even free, that I can create my own website where I can like put my oils up and have it shipped and everything, and let me know, because it's not bringing in enough profit for me to have, like, at this point. I felt that's why I didn't make a website, because it wasn't profitable enough right now. I make a few sales here and there, but I don't want to make a website and have to pay a lot of money for a website where I'm not making that much money from the oils yet. So if you guys know any affordable sites or anything that's free, let me know in the comments. It will be greatly appreciated, because I don't want to give up on this, and I know my oil it's been beneficial. Like, I'm going to actually share an update about my oil too, about how it's been doing on my hair. Yeah, that's everything that has been happening so far this year, 2021. And within my first year of having a salon, being a salon owner, it feels amazing. It feels great. At times I can feel stressed or whatever, as to be expected, but I haven't felt like, you know, super stressed. I felt like within my first few months, I felt really stressed because I was getting accustomed to everything. Plus, I found out some stuff about the place, like, oh, my water line was connected to somebody else's water line. Oh, my toilet wasn't working properly with using the toilet every 3 times, which actually happened. My heater was acting funny. I actually need to get my heater fixed now. Like, I still have to get it fixed. It's November, so it's getting pretty cold. So I have to get that heater fixed. I have to get the I don't know if it's the boiler or the blower. One of those needs to get fixed. During the first like 4 months, it was like the most stressful, I would say. I would think, yeah, it was the most stressful, because I was trying to figure out, I never owned a home, I never owned a storefront business prior to this, so I did not know like what to expect when I ran into problems. So trying to figure out these problems, the owners helped me do some things, but certain things they didn't help me with because of the contract that I signed. So yeah, always make sure you read your contracts fully. I did, but I didn't. When I saw the place, I didn't see that it was certain things wrong with this. So I was like, okay, everything is good. But then I started to find out a few little things. Now, it wasn't a whole bunch of things messed up. It was just those 3 things that ended up having something wrong with them. And I had to figure it out for the most part. Thankfully, they did end up helping me. Like, they should help me anyway. Having different bills and having different things set up. Yeah, the first quarter the first 2 quarters were the most stressful. But now, I don't feel like I'm that stressed. I was pretty stressed during the summer months. At times too, because, well, overwhelmed, because I was trying to figure out how to get people in. Like, so many people were asking. I had to keep on stopping in between clients to like open up my booking site to book appointments for the people, or tell them when I have availability. Like, it was just too much. I would just tell them like, hey, just look up there, look outside on the door or out on the sign, and get the phone number and call me or text me later. But you know, don't want to be seen insensitive or rude or unprofessional too. So yeah, trying to book clients while doing clients, while being a more slower paced person, it was kind of tricky, kind of hard, but overall I succeeded. Like, I'm still here. I got through my first year, so I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys so much for watching this 1-year update. I believe I got through everything that I feel like I should talk about. If you have any questions about anything, leave it down in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, if it helped you out, and if you just liked hearing about my experience. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like this video, or if you just liked about hearing about my experience. And do not forget to subscribe for more like this. I do tons of updates and advice videos about being a hairstylist and about being a salon owner, and also do tutorials here and there too. So you know, if you like this, you vibing with me, then don't forget to subscribe as well. I would so greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.